Welcome to Shine Movement Space. Today we'll be using reformer at home resistance bands and a chair to target the lower body. This routine is what I call a slow burner, and I hope it leaves you feeling alive and determined. Find yourself a chair and a place to anchor your bands, and let's get moving and shine together. Hello. Thanks for joining me today. I'm excited about this one. We are standing today using a chair, and we're going to be focused on the lower body. So a little bit of hamstrings, some glutes. It'll be nice. We have kind of a barre fusion type class. So if you have been in any barre class or ballet, some things might feel familiar, but if not, no worries. I will walk you through everything. Just a note about the setup here. Make sure that your chair is not going to slide away. So I have mine on top of a mat so it's not moving. And then my bands are anchored in front of me. The bands are going underneath my chair legs, and then they're around my ankles, attached around my ankles. So play with the setup, what works for you. I have a chair that I can place my hands on the back part of it without my hands being way up here in my chest. So try to find a setup that is similar if you can. We're going to start with our legs parallel. Our hips are facing directly to the back of that chair. We're just going to inhale here and exhale. Let it all go. I know some of me is going to be cut off in the very beginning of this video. I apologize for that. I'm doing the best I can with my filming setup in the space I have. Inhale and exhale. Let's do one more breath. Inhale. We're feeling nice and tall and stable. And exhale. Very nice. Let your hands find that chair where our feet are once more parallel. We're going to slowly start to roll through our ankles. So you can see I'm going up on my toes, rolling through my ankles and just warming up through the feet a little bit. Kind of similar to footwork on the reformer here. Up and down with control, warming up and getting those creaks and cracks out of my ankles. Few more here. Sending my weight even through the balls of my feet. And one more, each side. Very nice. Come up in the middle and then plant those heels down. Float those arms up. We're going to inhale here. On the exhale, you send your bum backwards. Legs are parallel. You find a high squat. Inhale, stand back up. Exhale, send the bum backwards. Inhale, stand back up. As we do this, abdominals draw towards the spine. Shoulders are out of the ears. And we feel a little bit of tension on those bands, but they're not pulling us out of alignment, if that makes sense. Reaching, sending the bum backwards. Feeling energy through my heels as I stand up. Nice and tall. Let's do two more. And one more. Good. Let your hands find the back of the chair. We're going to put our weight into our right foot here and step that left foot behind us. We're dropping straight down in the middle into a lunge and coming back up. So making sure those hips stay nice and square towards that chair. Dropping straight down. Might feel a little bit more spicy because you feel a resistance from those bands. We have just a few more here. And lunge. Notice that my upper body is staying upright. So I have just my fingertips rested on that chair for right now. You have 3 more, 2 more, and 1 more. We stay low, little pulse for 8, 7, 6, straight down for 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it. You're going to extend the back leg, set that heel down. My upper body automatically tilts forward. We'll raise that back heel up, send that back heel down. kind of like that teeter-totter feeling here, and feeling a nice stretch through the calf muscle in the back. Exhale and inhale, moving that upper body all in one piece, forward and back. 2 more. Guess what? We're staying over on the next one. Very nice. You're going to really make sure that weight is into that right foot. You tap the back foot in and back and in and side. In and back and in and side. So we're standing on that right foot now. I have a hinge through my upper body, abdominal supporting. I'm feeling my standing leg really fire on, as well as that working leg as it presses through that band. Very nice. You have 2 more. And on the next one, I guess it's more like 1.5, we stay with the leg side. Point your foot, your front knee's a little bit bent, you're still in that hinge, you lift and lift. Pulse it up to the side, your leg is parallel, we pulse. Little exhale. Good, you have 4, 3, 2, 1, tap it back in, send it back long, and tap. So I never fully stood up on that right foot. That is part of the burn, my friends. Back to that original. Tap back and in and side and in. You have 1 more, back and in and side. As you send it back, you lift, tucking those toes, and lift and lift. So this is coming from my back leg, my back hamstring, my upper body's hinged, and I'm not arching my back with it. Nice and stable energy through the crown of your head. Whew. Feeling that standing leg, you have 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, 1 more, hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tuck your toes under, find that lunge once more. Step your foot in with control. Take a stretch. Inhale and exhale. Ooh, I feel it on that side. Inhale and exhale. We have 1 more breath and then we have to do the other side, my friends. Inhale and exhale. All right, inhale. Hands come up, bum goes backwards. We find that high squat and up and squat and up. Plant those feet. Pressing down through your heels and up. Ooh, I am getting warm in my apartment here. You have 3 more, 2 more. And last one, come up, let your hands find the chair. Send your weight to your left leg, and we step back with our right leg. We bend down into that high lunge. We start by dropping straight down in the center here. So my fingertips are reaching towards that chair, but I could also bring my hands to my hips if I would like. Feeling nice and stable. You have a few more here, trying to think knee comes in line with your toes, tracking straight forward and up. We have 3 more, 2 more. Whew. And last one, we hold it down. You straighten your back heel, press it to the mat. Upper body hinges forward. Come back up. Straighten, send that energy in one diagonal line. Feel the stretch and come on up. And up. Whew. I should have put my hair up for this one. Whew. I am feeling the heat. All right, a few more. Breathing here. On the next one, we stay hinged forward. I want you to shift your weight into that front leg, the left leg for me. You raise the back heel, tap the foot in and back and in and side. In, send it back, in and side. All right, we should already start to feel some fire building in our legs and our bum, in that standing leg. So let's think about our form here. Hips are facing your chair. I'm not leaning on this chair, rather staying slightly lifted through my upper body. Good. Whew. Let's do two more. And then we have a half of one. So on the next one, leave that foot side, point your foot, lift it up side. I know it's hard to see here on my screen right now, but I'm doing a little lift. I'm going to try not to totally sink into the standing leg side. Little exhale and exhale and exhale. Exhale. You have 4, 3, 2, 1. Tap it back in, send it back. Notice that I didn't stand up. Of course, if you need a break, you can take a break for that standing leg. Whew. Whew, I am just feeling this video today. Send it back and in, send it side. Back and side, recentering ourselves, back and side. Good, back. Good. On the next one, leave your foot back. You lift your toes, you lift the leg and pulse and pulse. Notice that my back is staying supported by my abdominals. I still have that connection between ribs and hips. I know the back wants to arch here, but try to keep it small and focused here. And lift. You have a few more. Very nice. You have 4, 3, 2. I think we hold it up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set the toes down. Find your lunge. Step it in. Take a breath. Let it shake out. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. We have one more section here. We're going to work externally rotated now. So what does that mean? We rotate our legs turned out. So heels together, toes apart, but that doesn't come just from our feet and knees. That starts up here in our hips. Rotating those legs out, finding that V position with your feet. Let's just take a few releves, a little rise and lower, rise and lower, getting centered here, rise and lower, lift and lower. Think, is my pelvis underneath my hips? Are my hips underneath my shoulders? Am I in line? I know, I'm sorry, my head is going out of the screen. Few more. And last one, lower down. You're going to shift your weight once more to your right leg. Left leg is going to come up. It's like in a little turned out shape here. Very nice. You're going to turn the knee in and out, and in and out. So, okay, I say knee. Again, that's coming from your entire leg, rotating parallel and open, and parallel and open. Similar to a clam, kind of laying on your side, but standing. You have two more. One more, we leave it open. We bend the standing leg straight down and up. Straight down and up. Straight down and up and down. Thinking like we're like a carousel horse, going straight down and up. Two more, down and up. And on the next one, we hold that plie. You're going to lift that leg back and in. Try not to shift too much on this first section. Good, you send the leg back and in for 3 more. 2 more. And 1 more, leave it back. You're going to extend the leg now. Tilt your leg more forward. Bend it in. So now we're rotating, we're tipping the upper body. Bring it in. Making that movement just a little bit bigger, reaching that foot directly behind our hip. Woo. Keeping that mini bend in that standing leg. You have 1 more. Leave the leg back, lift it, and lift it, and lift it, and lift it. Shoulders are down. Little exhale on the lift. You have 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, 1 more. Bring that foot back underneath you. Shake it out. Woo. Take a breath. I know I need one. Whew. Very nice. All right. 2 legs once more. So let's start. We shift our weight onto the left foot now. Bring the right foot bent here. You find a parallel and open. Parallel and open. Try to help you see my feet a little more. Parallel. And the back of my leg, back of my bum is working to rotate the thigh open. Parallel and open. Parallel and open. You have 2 more. 1 more, we leave it open, we plie, we bend the standing leg and straighten. So going straight up and down. We try not to think of our hip shifting over with that plie. Try to keep it right down over that standing foot. Plie and stretch. Few more. Breathing, center yourself. 2 more. On the next one, hold that plie. Leg reaches back and in. So my knee stays bent. My upper body is going to try to stay more upright for this first part. I'm feeling that back of the hamstring underneath my bum, pressing back to send the leg back and in. You have 3 more, 2 more, and we leave it back. We reach the leg long, send the upper body lower. Notice that I'm still not leaning on my elbows, but the chair's just there for support. You pull it in, send it back, pull it in. Hard part is keeping that bend in the standing leg. Send it back, pull it in, and in. Few more like this. And in. And in. Did we hold it back and pulse? Let's do it on this side. We pulse it up and up and up and up. You have 4, 3, 2, 1. We lower it down. Whew. Stand on your feet, shake it out. Very nice. Well done. Okay, I'm going to change my chair around and then we'll take just a few stretches here. So chair comes around, I'm going to inhale here. Exhale, dive, tuck my chin towards my chest, let my hands find the seat of that chair. Straight legs here, flat back, I'm feeling my hamstrings stretch. Inhale here. Exhale, you can bend, sink a little bit lower, and then straighten up, sending those sitting bones behind you. Bend and stretch and bend and stretch. Very nice. You can step your feet in, maybe even take a seat if you need to. We'll take those bands off of our ankles and stand on up. You're going to bring one foot onto the seat of that chair, turn out that leg, and then you fold forward and reach to the back of that chair. So this is kind of simulating like a figure 4 stretch. Stretching that hip just a little bit. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more breath here. Inhale and exhale. Very nice. Step that foot back. Bring the other foot up. So it starts turned out here. I hinge forward, reach for the back of my chair, and use the resistance of that chair to help stretch my hip a little bit, bending the standing leg and straightening, bending and straightening. Few more breaths. Inhale and exhale. One more breath. Of course, stay in the stretch if you need to, and if not, step your feet back, take a nice little stretch, walk in, and stand on your feet. Let's end class as usual with a nice deep breath in, inhaling here, scoop up all that energy and heat you just created and bring your hands to your heart. You can close your eyes if it feels good. Inhale. Feel nice and alive. I know I do. Exhale. Let it all go. Inhale. Thank yourself for moving today, and exhale. Let your arms flow open. Let your eyes flow open. Shoulders roll up, down, and back. I thank you for being here as well. I truly do appreciate each and every one of you. And of course, if you did like the video, I would appreciate a little like or subscribe or encouraging comment. That truly, truly goes a long way, because I know it's a new channel. I don't even know who I'm reaching out there. So I appreciate every bit of that. If you like this class, be sure to check the description. I linked one in the description that has some more upper body to it. And I'll link more that are complimentary as they get released as well. Above all, my friend, I really, really hope that you feel good, that you felt the burn in a good way here. Be sure to loosen yourself up, take a few more stretches if you need it, and above all, continue to shine. That's the important part. All right, bye. See you next time. Sincere thanks to you, my friend, for being an important part of the beginning of this channel. Every view, thumbs up, subscribe, and encouraging comment increases connection and really does help this space to grow. Please consider following if you haven't already. I appreciate your support and I hope you'll join me again.